Okay. Now I got it. You alive?
Yes.
Alright. So, how has your day been?
It's been fine. I mean, the end of the grading period is Friday, and I don't think I'm gonna finish all my friggin' homework, but
Oh. Yeah, homework sucks.
that's fun.
You got any pets, like, what could we possibly be talking about this session?
I don't know. We could do pets.
Okay, we'll talk about pets. So,
Well, at my mom's house, we have 10 ferrets.
10 ferrets. Okay. 10? 10.
10.
What are all their names?
Let's see.
Let me see.
I gotta make sure I don't skip any. Wait, what's your channel name?
Blue Wolves 101. Okay, that's unconnected.
Oh, and so first we got Danny and Stuart. Danny is really nice. And Stuart is really bitey. I mean, he's pretty chill. He's just like, oh, are we walking over here now? Oh, okay. And then we got Toby.
Isn't he the one that you said were dying?
Energetic.
Oh.
He had a really pretty coat. It's kind of faded now. He's quite old. He's been sick for quite a while. I don't think we're going to have him for much longer, which is sad. But he's had a really good life. We've had him for almost like 5 years.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Who else you had?
Then we got Louis. He was really expensive because his coat is all white.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And, we think he's one of we call him Sleepy Ruri because every time we open the cage, he's always asleep.
Oh.
And he's like, I don't want to get up, I don't want to go play.
How expensive are ferrets? Or how much does it take to take good care of them?
Take care of them? Well, I mean, you'd really have to ask my mom for that, but I know that we buy quite a bit of, like, food and litter, and we have to buy a nice cage. Well, some of the stuff is, like, one-time stuff, like buying a cage is buying a bunch of, like, beds and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know, it would cost, like, $50 maybe for all 10 of them.
Oh, dang. It's a lot for a couple of ferrets.
Well, I mean, yeah, but then you only have to buy, like, bedding and stuff once.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we buy quite a bit of food for them. I don't really know how much it costs.
Oh. You see, I want a ferret, but
I know that to get an actual ferret with just like an average coat color, and let's say it's fairly young, but not like a kit, it would be like $250-ish.
Jeez.
Okay, now I see why we had 10 ferrets
Uh-huh.
I mean, I guess we gave up the house for a bunch of stuff.
When they bite, does it hurt?
Not really. Well, basically, if they're just trying to like play and they nip you, it doesn't really hurt. However, if they're like really angry at you, or if they're just one of the ones that are like hungry for flesh,
Yeah.
then yeah, it hurts if you don't get them to let go. However, they usually don't like pierce through that much skin. Like you usually won't bleed.
Are they aggressive?
Hmm?
Are they aggressive?
Some of them are.
Okay.
It's kind of funny because the one ferret that Mom chose on her own and named on her own is the one ferret that always is like the most aggressive. She's the most expensive because she has a really rare, nice, like really pretty coat.
Yeah.
And yeah.
No,
So she's not allowed to pick out ferrets anymore, I guess.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get any more.
Would you, whenever you move out, are you gonna plan to have a ferret plantation?
Maybe.
Do they ever do anything adorable?
Um.
Do they steal
Yeah,
your socks?
Sometimes they sometimes they fight, and it's so cute.
Aww.
And they'll, if you get them all like riled up, I guess, they can. Well, they'll just like they'll start going crazy, and they'll
Try and eat
have
you?
their mouth open like they're about to bite you.
Yeah.
And they'll just like make this weird noise and like run around all crazy and like bump into things and just not care.
Have they ever like broken something expensive?
Not really that expensive. They definitely like pushed plates off of counters though.
Oh. How big is their cage? Do they all live in one cage?
Yeah, they all have. Well, we gave up our guest bedroom to be a ferret bedroom, and we have this like giant cage. It's like 10 feet, and it has like 3 stories.
Jeez.
And you can close them off, so you can keep them separate if you want.
Dear God.
Yeah, it's a big cage.
It's a big freaking life investment.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how expensive it was. Like, go on Amazon and go look. I know that they sell a lot of people sell stuff that are made specifically for ferrets, which are usually the worst things for ferrets.
Yeah.
Like, for example, Marshalls, they suck.
Yeah. You know those wire rabbit cages? Those ones with the wire plating at the bottom? Those are really horrible rabbit cages because if the rabbit gets its foot down in the grating, it could break its foot.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the cages are like super duper tiny.
Yeah.
And just like, no.
That's
Also, they're not really, well, they're kind of nocturnal, and they usually like it to be super dark. So we got some like black covers.
Oh. Yeah, we used to do that with the birds. We'd cover them up at night with a blanket, and then they just scream all night. Birds
I mean,
are.
sometimes if you listen really closely, since my bedroom is right next to theirs, you can hear them like walking around and clanging around, maybe like nosing their food bowl a little bit.
Oh, have they ever tried to get into tiny little places that they can't fit? Have you ever almost lost one?
Like really flexible. They're really fluffy, so
Yeah.
they can squeeze into little spaces that you don't think they would be able to.
They move like a caterpillar. They're back
they're
like
super skinny.
Yeah.
But they have a ton of fur.
They're adorable.
Yes, they're so cute.
Have you ever almost lost
like
one?
Watch funny ferret videos.
Oh
all day.
yeah. Watch them go through the snow. That's hilarious. They're so adorable.
Aw, yeah. We've never really let them out in our backyard since it has like holes under the fence.
Oh
they
yeah.
can just dig.
Have you ever almost
they
lost one?
We want to like dig into everything.
Yeah.
Like, how about we try to
do something else?
Dig into the couch. That is definitely dirt.
have you ever?
We made a mistake and had like a nice leather couch, brick couch. It's dead now.
Yeah. They're like cats. They eat and claw everything.
Yeah. Well, I mean, usually they don't mean to tear stuff up, but how they like have a grip on stuff is they unsheath their claws and try to like hold on to it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever like lost one, like almost lost one, or thought that you lost one?
Yeah, we have like a leash. They don't really like them that much, and we can only use the larger ferrets for it. But it's pretty funny. We usually take Andy, because he's a really good one. He has a really pretty coat. It reminds me of some like autumny like leaf colors.
Yeah.
Like it's a bunch of different shades of warm brown and some white.
Oh.
I mean, if there was a picture of them, I would show you. But
yeah. Have you ever had any cats?
no, I wish I could have cats, but most of my family are allergic to cats.
Oh.
Yep. Sucks.
Do you have a dog?
We have a ton of dogs, like all over our family.
Oh. Do y'all have one like in your house or something? Just like.
One second.
Okay.
Okay, the door has been shut. What was I saying?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I don't know, either. Well, this is the Oddcast. Odd stuff.
Oh, have you ever had a dog in y'all's house?
Yeah, we have a dog. His name is Bear because when he was a tiny puppy, he was curled up and he looked like
A polar bear or something?
Bright white and fluffy, and he reminded Taylor, stepmom, of a polar bear.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. He's pretty old now. We still call him our puppy though.
Oh. Have y'all ever had any like farm animals like chickens or something?
No.
No.
I remember my dad's good friend that also works with him. He knew him since middle school.
Oh.
They used to live on a farm-ish area.
Huh.
It was interesting.
What are your thoughts on cowboys? What are your thoughts on cowboys?
I mean, I think it's fun. I like to travel. We usually travel at least once during summer break every year.
Oh.
And we usually go to Oklahoma, which is where some of Taylor's family is.
Oh.
And we visit them. They have a really nice big house, and it's a pretty rural-ish area.
Oh.
They are over in like Grove, if you know where that is. It's almost out of Oklahoma, but it's not.
Oh. You see, my
they have a nice boat that we can take out on the lake.
Oh my God.
It's really fun.
My family has way too many fishing boats so they know what to do with, and they're all at my grandparents' house.
Oh.
My grandparents have a couple of chickens. My great grandmother owns about like 40. I don't know. I'd probably say like 100 acres of land out there. And my grandparents live on the corner of it, and they have a gate going out to their land. And we would go out there. My dad, whenever he was a kid, before there were wild hogs out there, he'd go out there and just go walk around at night. If there weren't hogs out there, then I'd do that, cause that's fun. Like that's exploration.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like walking out at night, kind of a little bit spooky.
It's so cool.
Nice and dark. It's open. You can see all the stars.
Yeah.
Because the air isn't all nasty.
They got a few chickens out there. They got like 6 chickens. And they bought us a chicken coop so that then we can have chickens in our yard. So that we don't have to take a whole bunch of chickens at their house. And
So you have chickens? Like at your house?
Yeah, it's like you have to have them like in a specific spot in your yard, 50 feet away from each house, except for like your own, and they have to be contained, and you can't have a rooster for obvious reasons. They scream. But yeah, down here you could have chickens, a few chickens, not a bunch of chickens.
I think Amelise might live near you because she has chickens too.
Oh yeah, Amelise?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was my friend last year.
Oh. Yeah, she said that she used to talk to you, but then you just randomly kind of stopped talking.
Oh. I stopped talking to people a lot. I don't know why. It's just because I have no friends.
It's kind of like a drift apart, I guess.
Yeah.
You don't really have time.
Yeah.
Yay, I think I just finished my stupid basket.
What basket?
It was really dumb.
What basket?
But oh well. It's done, and that's what I'm happy about. Where do scissors go?
What are your childhood pets? Like, what did you ever go out and catch your own pets that you enslaved?
Me and Taylor, when she was babysitting me, I was still pretty young, like 7, 8-ish.
Yeah.
And we would take these giant glass jars and fill them up with like snapper turtles that were all over in this lake that was next to, well, more like a pond. It was next to a playground.
Red-eared sliders are like common snapping turtle, or like alligator snapping turtle.
They're pretty chill. They were also real little.
Oh, then it's probably a red-eared slider, common known pet.
Yeah.
I cannot draw.
I also, well, we had this little bitty flower bed thing.
Yeah.
That, well, it didn't have any flowers in it. It was just dirt.
Mhm.
And it would rain. Well, it doesn't as much as. It doesn't rain as much as it like used to that one year, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh yeah.
It just rained all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My grandparents.
And so me and Abby would wait until it stopped raining and wait for some of the water to drain out. There'd be worms like all in the dirt.
Oh.
So we'd just like grab them all and call it worm farming.
Worm farming. That's hilarious.
Worm farming. And throw them all in a jar. And then just leave the jar out in the sun because we were stupid.
Oh. And they all died?
Leave the jar out in the sun and then just come back to find them all dead and be really confused.
That's so sad.
I know. Or one day I was like, wait, if they're dying, if they're in just this empty jar, how about we put water in it? And then they all drowned. Yes, I've murdered so many worms.
Oh my god.
200 worms at least.
I would just sit in my backyard for hours and just dig, and then I'd just have a huge plastic container full of like bugs, earthworms, anything. I once found a mouse in a hole underground.
Oh.
And I screamed because I thought it was like, I don't know, a mutant serpent thing.
What?
And I jumped away and it just ran off.
Oh.
We have 4 viewers, by the way. I don't know what's happening. Apparently we're not as lame as we think.
I mean, I told Anju to watch. I think she's still watching.
Oh. Oh god.
Hi Anju.
We're all messes.
Let me see if I can look at the.
I'm looking at it right now.
Chat's like. Oh.
Chat's dead.
Oh, there's one to do this. Oh, she's here. Wow, that's awesome. Look at the live stream chat.
I am. It's not saying anything.
Well, Anju,
oh wait, it just reloaded.
Is calling you a furry again.
Oh no.
Wow, I liked the video.
Oh no.
Wow, this is tough.
Yeah. Life is tough.
Oh, God.
My dad, whenever we went to my granny's house to visit her, and she lives up in the corner of the property, and we were sitting in there telling stories, and then my dad, I don't know, this was a very vivid story, but he was telling a story about how he, whenever he was a kid, would walk down a path that went through under like a whole bunch of weeping willows, and it was like at dusk, and he looked up and there were just thousands of butterflies just sitting there. How cool is that? Like, that was on my grandparents' property.
It's delayed by like 3 minutes, jeez.
It is? For me, it's like delayed by like...
Obviously, nothing is actually 100% live.
Yeah.
But it's pretty delayed.
For me, it's like on point.
Like, it just started talking about your dad.
Oh.
That my dad's the...
My dad also told us a story about how whenever he caught a wild turkey, and then one of his friends or something told him to let the turkey go, and then it started chasing him all the way down the road.
Oh no.
Oh. If there weren't wild boars out there, then I would If there weren't wild boars out there. Huh?
Catch a turkey for Thanksgiving, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that would be, like, quite the achievement. You could really enjoy that. You're like, yeah, I grabbed this turkey.
I grabbed this wild turkey. Now.
Yeah. Hey, look at me.
What's another story? If there were not wild pigs out there, then I would be running around aimlessly, throwing my hands around, doing whatever I want, chasing deer out of the fields. Oh no, they're fighting.
Yep. Nice.
Because them pigs will kill you faster than a freaking bull on a bull run will.
Whoa.
Them pigs are the most dangerous thing out there. They're more dangerous than bobcats and coyotes and cougars. My uncle this season shot a 10-point buck off of that property, which I didn't. He's having it like mounted and stuff. What if some pedophile was watching us? Oh no.
Don't bring Crystal into this. No. No, not no.
Oh god. Oh god.
Well, should we say welcome to the Oddcast? No Crystalli allowed.
I don't even know who that is.
She's a part of the animation meme community. No, it's a he. He's a part of the animation meme community. He steals other people's art and traces all the time and tries to lie and fake about it, and people hate him so much.
Ugh.
He also is apparently a pedophile.
Ew.
Yeah.
Oh god. What's another question for you? Or what's another story that I can tell?
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
It's really random.
Yeah.
Do you own a Slinky?
A Slinky?
Yes.
Oh.
Why do I ask this? Because I looked over to the side of me and the first thing I saw was the Slinky.
No, at the moment I do not own a Slinky, but I used to obsess over them, and because I thought they were so cool. And literally, as soon as I just touched it out of the freaking store, as soon as I just picked it up off of the freaking aisle, literally a second later, it was all tangled up, and then I just put it back and ran off.
Wow, nice.
Every single time I touched one.
It's like plastic or something. I don't know how that works, but it's not like metal.
Oh. What's a story with me and Jackson? Okay. Shush. me and Jackson were at his house, and it was the 4th of July, and we just got done doing fireworks and everything, and we were at his house in the pool at night,
Oh, swimming in the pool at night is so fun.
I know, right?
You have those little pool lights that are under the water, and it looks
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah. We had those except on the
cool,
railing.
So.
Yeah. And we were back there just enjoying ourselves, playing games and stuff. And then we hear sirens. And the freaking fire department has shown up. And we're like, oh my god, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna
die.
So we literally, his mom was in the house. His mom was the only person that was inside the house. Me, Grayson, Jackson, Cash, Kennedy, and his dad.
They were all there?
Yeah, and his dad were all in the pool. And we just saw the fire truck, and then we're just like, oh crap. So we all just ducked underneath the floaties, underneath the water, hiding the whole time, completely silent, until they went away. So basically we staked out the police, I don't know. I think they came because of the fireworks that we were shooting off.
Oh. Well, I mean, you definitely don't live in a super tight-packed city, so I don't know. I don't think it should be illegal to be setting off fireworks over there.
It's not. I don't think it's illegal. I just think that it's not very safe without some supervisor or something, which is, in my opinion, stupid. Because we once had a bonfire out there. Like, we had a huge round fire pit out there, sitting out there, on a 4th of July sometime, and we were just there enjoying s'mores. We were making s'mores, right? And then the freaking police, not the fire department, the police show up. You cannot do that in your front yard. Get out of here. Like, I don't like the police. I don't like. You know Officer Bailey, the school?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's the only officer that I've ever had, like, a positive interaction with. And I've been caught by the police before.
Wow.
That's a long story.
Taylor, every time she parks to pick me up,
yeah,
she always steals his spot. And she's like, come on, let's go before he catches me.
Oh, God.
Wow, wow.
Once, me and my friends, a few kids that go to our school, I think it was Colton, Gabe, I think Aiden, Colton, Gabe, a different kid, Callie, Dusty, and I think that was it.
Gone silent. I'm scared.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
But we were all out in the quarry, and there's literally across the field there's the railroad tracks. So somebody, I don't know, we were climbing on a rock pile, and somebody shouted, "Hey, let's go look at the trains!" And they were bluffing apparently, and I just ran up to the fence. We didn't touch the fence, we didn't cross the fence, but a police cruiser came up, a railroad police person came up, and we got in huge trouble. He called Colton's mom, stepmom, who is very strict, and I feel bad for him. And we didn't get fined, but it's like a $2,000 fine or something. And my dad works for the railroad, so I don't know why. I blamed it partly on him because he should have told me not to touch the railroad tracks.
My dad works for the railroad too. He's a dispatcher for BNSF.
Yeah, that's what my dad works for, BNSF.
I mean, their building is really cool.
Yeah. I haven't been.
Huge.
In the mornings.
Kind of like a bajillion cubicles with all really nice computers in them, and then there's that giant screen of like a map at the back of the room.
Does your dad travel across state? Does he work in Louisiana or something? Or does he just work at their main office?
He went to Austin or something for a couple days. For a couple weeks, 1 year, but not really.
Oh, my dad. I think my dad works on the actual tracks. Cause he mostly goes to Louisiana to goes and do work there. And then a week later he only comes home on the weekends. And then he leaves Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon. So I don't really get to see him that often, but oh well. But he brings home a lot of really cool stuff for me. Whenever I was really small, he would bring home these giant freaking 4-foot long bull snakes that he caught, and there were 3 in a 5-gallon bucket, and I'd just reach my hand in there and just pick them up, not with a care in the world. Oh,
somebody else joined.
Yeah, Willow. She's cool. Oh. This wolf looks gay. I cannot draw.
Just like, oh.
I have lost
Wow.
like full art motivation.
Stop calling it big toe nose. That's nasty.
Ew.
Ew, yeah, ew.
I have like zero.
My slinky, like putting it in front of my eyes is really trippy.
Ugh.
It's like the giant yellow line just slowly like expand, and it goes all like tunnely.
Oh.
Cool.
Have you ever been like roller skating at like a roller skating area thing?
No, I mean I actually got roller skates when I was like 8-ish, and I wanted to try them out. I mean, I was just inside the house and I just kept flopping around. That completely failed.
Oh.
And then so I gave up on them for a while.
Yeah.
And then I found them in my closet again. And I was like, hey, can I like try these? And they were just like way too small.
Oh.
Oh well. I think, well, just to give you an idea of like how teeny tiny they were.
Yeah.
They were like door themed.
Oh.
Yep.
Jeez. That's tough.
I mean, you know what we could do?
What?
We could just premiere every episode of the Oddcast like after school after we've recorded it.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah. The only reason we didn't record, I mean,
anybody actually cared.
we have like more interesting conversations when we're at school. Cause like we have like, but it's like 5 minutes long.
Stuff to talk about.
Yeah,
And
but
we're
like
not super tired.
here we have like stories to tell and stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I guess streams are story times and premieres are like actually talking about interesting topics.
Hang on, this thing says started streaming 5 minutes ago. Let me refresh this.
It says it started streaming like 37
Okay,
minutes ago.
now it says 37 minutes ago.
There you go. Do your first. Oh yeah. Auntie said she would do Alex in the Nutshell video. I mean, you didn't even have to make a video for it. You just
post Oddcast.
If you remember, I actually took a screenshot of it. I was like, how would you describe me? And it's you, roaches.
Yeah.
If you could show them that would be funny.
Yeah. I'll have to make a video of all the funny things that I've recorded. Because I record a lot of my real life, but I just don't post it because I do not like my voice. I do not like my personality. I do not like my face. I do not like anything about me.
I just looked through my camera roll and I found the vandalized that me and Onto
Oh god. That's tough.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Where like it's Johnny and Dally, and Dally's eyes like got friggin' huge.
Oh my god, yeah. Whose edit was that? Was that Onto's editing? Edit.
We both kind of edited it. We
Oh.
both vandalized it.
Oh, how do you even do that?
Doesn't mind.
How do you even do that on
It's
slides?
On Google Slides, it's kind of the easiest thing to do. I mean, like.
Well, I'm just too stupid.
Editing stuff that you can do like on a Chromebook because you can't actually use a program.
Oh.
Because it's stupid.
Because the freaking NISD or it blocks everything. They block. I think they might have blocked.
Restricts or like something.
Didn't they restrict? Didn't they restrict Nate's thing?
Yeah. Nate was talking to people online, and they were concerned as to who he was talking to, because he was like talking in class, and he got in trouble for it. So his teacher. Oh my God! What if Nate was watching now, and he's like, "Oh no."
Oh no, not my story. I don't think Nate even knows that I have a freaking YouTube channel.
I don't think he knows.
And he better not find out.
He better not.
Because he will stalk me, yo.
I don't think he would really care.
Nate is, he stares at me, bro. He looks like a... You haven't noticed?
No.
He stares at me like...
He's really into Autumn. And he kind of admitted it today-ish.
Ugh. I don't like Autumn. I just don't like her.
Yeah, I can tell.
She's
I know where the microphone is. I can speak right into the microphone.
No, don't do that. You're gonna break my ears.
Yes.
Huh, what's another story?
This is a great excuse to stay up way later than I'm supposed to.
What's today? What's today? Today's Thursday, right?
Excuse you are too. Nate is not gay. I can tell you that.
I know, right? No, I agree with Antu. What's the word? He's a freaking gnat. He's a fly, annoying as freaking.
Yeah, he's a gnat. Wow.
You know what? He's Polish too, because his last name ends in SK. What?
With a Z, and it's really weird. So.
I know. His last name ends in SKI.
It says go to bed, so
Oh.
Yeah, it's 10. Okay. Well, bye.
Okay, bye. Well, that was the end of that. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Okay. Stories of my life. What's a story that I was talking about but I didn't finish? What time is it? 37 minutes. I don't know if I should just end this. This is absolute awkward silence. Jack, stop breathing so loud. You said that. Oh, God. I can't edit that. Okay. What are some very boring stories that I have of my stupid life? I'll let this go on for an hour. Oh, dang. So what? You has burb. What type of burb? And also, does your burb scream? I'm texting my friends. I totally have friends. I don't know. A budgie? We had some of those little parakeets. We had one named or a few named what were their names? We had 3 parakeets, and our first one was named Buddy, and he flew away. He didn't last very long. And then my aunt rescued, caught a stray parakeet that was very mean. We named her Nellie. And then we caught one outside of our house that was extremely mean, and we named him Green Monster Thing or something. I don't know. But they would scream their freaking heads off. They would fight. Oh, I have more online friends than I do in real life, too. Ah. Whenever I wake up in the mornings, I'm like so tired and so mad at myself that I stayed up forever. And then I'm just like, kill me, please. But I still stay up till like 5 a.m. I think we named him Green Meanie or something like that. And then when my dad was cleaning out their cage, the green guy, we'll call him Green Lantern because I can't remember his name. He flew away. He escaped. And then Nellie, she just died for some reason. She was old. We had her for like a really long time. And now I'm gonna get off of that and then get on to here on this. Because that's how life works, isn't it? Hoi. Okay. More interesting stories. More cool stories. Ooh, one day, whenever we were out duck hunting, my dad shot a duck off of the tank whenever we were coming back, the closest tank to the house. And then that duck was still alive, and it got out of the water and ran into a thing of cacti. And we couldn't get it out. And then we had to go get a dog to jump in the cacti thing and get the duck. But the dog was too much of a coward to jump into the cacti. So we had to wait it out until it came out. And I don't think we ever did get that duck. I have lost my art thing. I've lost my art motivation. So I'm just like, I'm drawing, but I don't want to. Because, you know, that's just how life works, ain't it? And this looks really cringy, okay. Poor duck. I hunt. My family hunts. We went out duck hunting another time. And we didn't really I am so lost on this. I have literally given up on this one. I don't have anything else to work on. So we hunt dove, we would go shoot coyotes, kill, once we went pig hunting, we've gone snake hunting, frog hunting. we have killed many things, but this year, I'm killing my first buck, and it's gonna be a big buck. I'm gonna have it shoulder mounted in my room, and then I'm gonna say at my friends, "Look at me, I'm better than you." So get wrecked, losers. I am so lost on this. I have lost my art motivation, and I don't know why. I just can't bring... no! Get rid of his entire shoulder. That's great. What's a sadist? Unto, get over yourself. Give me a chainsaw and you'll be next. You'll be sorry. Oh, that's tough. What? Dictionary result beside a submit noun, especially. I was watching a video where this dude was just like a montage of predator kills, and the coyotes would make the most funniest faces ever whenever they got shot, and it was just hilarious. The video is so funny. I don't really have. Jack, wake up! Get out of my room! Unlock the door! Get out! You snore too much. You snore too loud. Get out of my room! Get off my bed! Don't open your mouth at me. Get out! I'm kicking you out. Get out! You're not my son no more. I'm disowning you. Leave. Get out! Fine. Stay. Of course you do. Anyways, before we were very rudely interrupted by this loud snorer. Stories. I don't have any more stories to tell. Yeah. I have no life. Okay. What? I've never seen that in my life. That's gross. This stream is like delayed by like a few like seconds or something. Ew. You draw with a mouse? That must be a struggle. Ugh. I apparently have a mental disorder. So. Oh no, I turned it off. Oh. Well, this has been an hour long. So I'm gonna end it. And I'm gonna go sit in agony. Because I am freaking in a depressing mood. So, that's great. Alright. This is the end of Oddcast. Don't. What's a funny thing? Don't let your dog off a leash.